Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
End is not.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in till the plague has run its course.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
We're all human. The plague won't affect us. Let's do it.
Shoot, they're cleared to come in. Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vulture shooting anything that moves.
We've got hostiles!
Taking cover!
plague before. This is worse. Way worse.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
I should go.
Goodbye, human. The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Turned out the circuits maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague.
Here they come.
Grabbing cover!
Shields have failed.
Ha! Eat it!
Oh, thank God you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are you hiding here?
We set foot on the street and we're dead. Every alien in the district would come after us.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now, trying to help plague victims, offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure, a doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
This should come in handy. They've seen us.
Try a real man's weapon.
Now you see me.
Watch out!
Now you see me.
It seems we've crossed into Vulture territory.
The Blue Suns got pushed back way more than I thought. The Vorcha might be close to ending this war.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Good call.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use melatonin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in vegetarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Malnarin and butemerol. Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. The bond is hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not have it? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No, no, no. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Professor Morden Solis?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No, no, no. Too many guns. Not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes, yes. Hired guns. Maybe. Looking for someone. Yes, yes. But who?
Relax, Morden. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No, 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 no. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That sounded troubling.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Suns, Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
Here they come. Smoking.
telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should help. Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you, well, everything.
Enemies in front! Enemies in front!
Now you see me. Can't do that right now.
The environmental controls should be nearby. We need to insert the cure, then reactivate the fans.
Alright, you guys should be able to hear me now. This way. Just let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear this, just say yeah, we can hear you. Let me know.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first.
We've been spotted.
Are you saying Mass Effect 3 was rushed? Yeah. I agree on that. I think they kind of started off really well, but it seems they got cornered. They didn't know where to go with the story after that, so I hoped it was going to be much better than it actually was. So up to this day, Mass Effect 2 is still my favorite of the series. Honestly, it's really hard to find a game series that has nailed all three in the trilogy. The only game that I personally think nailed all three in the trilogy was the Batman Arkham series. I think that was the only game where I said, okay, all three games were equally as good. Mass Effect 3 was I don't know. I mean, if you have something that's working great, just leave it alone. I don't know why they had to go introduce new characters, you know, take away other characters. I was hoping to keep the same squad that I had.
Excellent. Cure is in place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
Wait, when you say missions with Zaid and Kasumi, what do you mean? Oh, you mean they don't come back in, you say they don't come back in Mass Effect 3? I tried Mass Effect 1, because at the time when Mass Effect 1 came out, I was more of a PlayStation guy, because ever since I was a kid, I only had PlayStations because my parents bought just PlayStation. So I never got to play Mass Effect 1 until much later on. And when I did, the timing did not do the game any favors, because the combat felt a little... Hey Zyron, how are you? The combat felt a little bit outdated, just a little bit, especially the aiming and all that. But the first game had a great story, and the role playing and the amount of customization was quite deep, so that was really good. But I guess Mass Effect 2 was the first Mass Effect game that I played, so I guess that's why it's still special for me. And as for Andromeda, I've tried to play that game. I've tried to play it like 3 times, and each time I just fail. I just can't. There's something wrong with that game. It does not feel like a Mass Effect game to me. I just can't play it. It just doesn't do it for me. Hey Zarin, how are you doing? Yeah, I decided to start trying to do live streams because because I've gotten so busy in life that doing standard
Still need to activate the other one.
doing standard YouTube has gotten quite hard because the amount of work that goes into capturing, recording, editing, it's quite a lot. It can break you. So what happens is you either stop doing it or you don't do a good job at it. So that's why I was initially gone for a whole year. I was thinking about just quitting. Wow, these guys are starting to hit hard. Okay. Dominion forces or Citadel forces? That's the tough one. Tell me, what do you think? Tell me what you think. Whoops, I have gotten myself in a very bad situation here. Alright, let's do that. And let me just throw in a concussive shot just to throw him off me. What the hell? Do we have a Krogan? Fall back. Fall back, fall back. No, it's actually true. That's why a lot of people, Zaron, that's why a lot of people tend to do the Twitch thing, because I just want to set this guy on fire and watch him blow up. Because YouTube is a lot of work. It's very difficult. It's actually very difficult. If you want to do it right, it's very difficult once you get into your 30s and you have kids and you have a wife and you have a family. There's still we still have a Krogan. I thought I heard Jedi for me. Okay, he's not gonna be so dangerous here. Still, I shouldn't. Wow. Just shoot. Yeah, once you have kids and a wife, especially for baby channels like this one that don't have a lot of viewers or subscribers, YouTube can become something of a second job. It becomes so difficult. Why are you staying away from Twitch? Gotcha. Yeah, I don't recall. I think in the one playthrough I did of Mass Effect 3, I think I missed Kasumi. I didn't see her at all. I don't recall seeing her at all. And the one get together I had with Miranda was not really a mission. She just, all right, let's reposition here. She just showed up to talk to me for a little bit, but I did not see Kasumi at all. Damn. Okay. Start taking these guys out one by one. Let's flashbang him. double standards. Tell me about it. I've not kept up so much with Twitch to know what's going on in the Twitch world. What do you mean double standards? Okay, that was a stupid move. How many of you guys are there? Take this guy out. Okay, one less. This guy's toast. Oh, migrate data from the last game to have Kasumi show up. Of course, Zara, that's what happens with anything that gets too much money injected in it. Eventually there's always... They never... Oh crap. Where's that coming from? Any company, any media company that gets too big and is now... Any media company that gets too big and is worth millions and billions, it always gets corrupt, because at the end of the day, all they care about is money. These companies can say all this kind of stuff about terms of service and all that, but in the end, all they care about is their bottom line. YouTube has gone the same way. When YouTube started, you know, when YouTube started, it was simply broadcast yourself, you know. As long as you weren't putting porn on YouTube or outright illegal stuff or, you know, things like that,
Morden should be pleased.
you were fine. But now YouTube has, they also selectively,
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my
yeah,
promises.
YouTube is doing the same thing.
Risky.
Certain creators can break the terms of service
Professor,
a million
how can you
times,
say that?
and
You're
they'll
a
never get
doctor.
touched.
You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
Alright.
They've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises.
Yeah,
Just need to
YouTube,
finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
We're heading out. See you in the Normandy.
Yeah, YouTube has become too corporatized, and they... That's one of the reasons I kind of slowed down, because YouTube has become so politicized, and you know, they're no longer an open media broadcasting company. They've become overly politicized, and they take sides.
Welcome
And
to the Normandy, Professor.
they're hypocritical.
It's an honor
and
to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with
You don't know,
aliens.
man.
Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
What we do need is a
Don't
competition.
kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes. But this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out.
You know the
There are
Daniel
no signs
voice
of
actor?
any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all, except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas,
Yeah.
maybe? No, spreads too slow. Airborne virus.
Yeah,
No,
when you talk
slower than
about-
gas drug.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected
When you talk
samples
about
from all
the
colonies.
CCP,
I'd
that's
like
when
to
you
analyze
really
them and figure
begin
out
to
how the
see that
collectors did this.
all
Yes,
these
of course.
companies care
Analyze the
about
samples.
is money.
We're going to need a lab.
That's all they
There's a
care
fully
about.
equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
All they
Who's
care
that?
about is
Pilot?
money.
No, synthesized voice, simulated emotional
China
reflections. Could it
is
be?
lots
No,
of money.
Maybe.
So
Have to
that's why
ask,
they.
Is that an AI?
That's why they
Ship
don't
is
care
equipped
about it.
with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
All right. So yeah, personally, I just get my head down and try to do my thing. All right, so we need to research some stuff here. Wait, what? Yeah, we do have weapon upgrades too. Assault rifle damage. Weapon upgrades. Some get okay, fine. Wait, let's look at the prototypes. Oh, okay. You can learn to use a single bonus power. I forgot that. Prototypes. Let's look at. I already did that though. Yo, China I think China has one of the biggest populations. Flashbang grid. Yeah, it's a huge market. It's a very huge market. That's why you see most companies don't want to mess with it, because at the end of the day it hurts their bottom line.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
It has been. I didn't know about that. I didn't even know they were building a Chinese version of it. Okay, what do we do next? Let me check the master relay here. Should we help Zaid? Or should we recruit the Krogan? Yeah, YouTube used to be one of the greatest websites, but after they got taken over by Google, I mean, and Google has become so overtly politicized, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how political Google has become. Like, if they disagree with you, they'll take down your website in the search rankings. I mean, just look at numerous companies and people who have different opinions. Like, you can't even use MasterCard anymore. It's not even, to be fair, it's not even just Google. It's virtually every company. It's the whole entire Silicon Valley. MasterCard, Visa, all these entire companies. Like, if they want to go recruit the Krogan, all right, let's go get them. All these companies, like, if they disagree with you, you won't be able to use PayPal anymore. You won't be able to use MasterCard anymore. And I'm thinking, this is not right. Stuff like this shouldn't be happening, but everything has just gotten so crazy. That's part of the problem. That's why I said if I was ever to do streaming or anything full time, I would not accept any endorsements. So, you know, because once people pay you, then they can control whatever you do, you know? But I'm just so saddened by what has happened to YouTube and Google.
On this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
I forgot to do something for the others, for these squad mates. She's not loyal, so we can't use slam. Warp. Let's just use there. Flashbang grenade. Let's go with okay, let's do that there.
Broadcasting orders over loudspeaker. Charming.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
Yes, I saw all of that about Naughty Dog. It's, you know, the last couple of years have really opened my eyes to a lot of things that I used to take for granted, or things that I never actually believed could ever go on or were actually going on. It's just, it's so surreal sometimes.
They're ready for us.
Open fire!
And the one thing that I'm coming to understand is that these things have always happened. We just did not know about it. Yes. You know, people... I personally think people have always been like that. It's just that society has made it easier and more acceptable for people to become this crazy kind of woke where you can't speak your mind, you can't give your opinion if it offends me, you know? People have always been like that. It's just that in the past, such behavior was shunned and discouraged, but all of us who've gone to school, you always knew kids like that who just couldn't mind their own business. Everyone knows people like that, but now society just encourages them to come out and act out.
Stop bleeding. I'm gonna... You son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually. He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't Berserkers. Not at range. You're Mercs or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep
So what did you guys think of
Son of a bitch.
what did you guys think of Mass Effect Andromeda? Yeah, Igor, that's what I honestly think, because growing up I've always known people who were like that. It's just that when they tried to do stuff like that, they were told, hey, that's not cool, don't act like that. Like, you know, that's what parents used to do. That's what parents used to do when you were growing up. Like, they taught you how to be productive in society. They taught you common sense. You know, they taught you, hey, don't act out on your feelings and emotions. But now society is just saying, hey, you feel like acting out? Let it all out. Somebody says something that offends you? Let it all out. And I wouldn't mind...
You see? I'm helping.
Let me rephrase.
Start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you
I can ignore like the woke people. What irritates me is how cowardly all these companies are. And how once people demand, oh, this person said this, all these companies, they always throw all their employees under the bus. People lose their jobs, they lose their sponsorships, and I find that disgusting. You never played Andromeda? Yeah. It doesn't feel like a Mass Effect game to me. I don't know what that game is.
That one hit.
I don't know what that game is. I've tried to play it 3 times. It's strange. It doesn't play like or feel like a Mass Effect game. I wonder why they did it the way they did. It's a very strange game. I'm not sure what they were trying to do with it. But I've played it, I've tried to play it 3 times, and each time I would quit after a couple of hours. And I'm like, what is this game? Like, can't play this. Let me just... If you ever find it on... I wouldn't even... I don't know. Maybe I'd only tell you to pick it up. If somebody gave it to you for free, then you can try playing it. I wouldn't even tell you to pick it up on sale. That's how little... That's how little I think of the actual game. Another galaxy could have been... It depends on how you execute it, in my opinion. It depends on how you execute it, in my opinion. I think you can do Andromeda and do it well, but the story has to make sense. And also the core gameplay. I mean, if you want it to be successful, like, don't make it so far removed from the original Mass Effect trilogy. You know? Really, Kasumi? Really? Fine, I'll take them myself. Okay. Let's get our back up. Overload this guy. But something has happened to BioWare. They're just not the same BioWare. Yeah, BioWare, they're not the same BioWare, really. Anything Electronic Arts tends to ruin anything they touch. They tend to ruin things they touch. It's like, have you tried to play Anthem? Now, if you think Mass Effect Andromeda is a poorly made game, you should try Anthem. Have you guys tried Anthem? Yeah, Anthem as a game. I couldn't get more than an hour into it. Anthem is a classic. I mean, these companies have no shame. I mean, I still don't know how they looked at Anthem, the executives who make these decisions. I still have no idea how they looked at Anthem and said, yep, this is good, release it. That was such a bad decision.
Different. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
He's only a week old? They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice
The Last of Us 2. Look,
that is why I wait here.
I have some very unpopular opinions about The Last of Us. I played The Last of Us Part 1.
Past the broken parts.
I played The Last of Us Part 1. And I thought it was the most overrated game. I would say it was the most overrated game of the PS3 generation. You know, I played all the Uncharted trilogies, and to me, I would say Uncharted 2 was my favorite, but I liked Uncharted better than The Last of Us. I played The Last of Us 1, and I finished the game, and I didn't know what all the hype was about. So The Last of Us 2, once I heard about the leaks, about what they had done to the characters and a lot of the weird things they were putting in there and what they had changed, I decided to save myself the money. And what ended up happening is I just went on YouTube and I watched a summary of the game. And I hated the story. And so no, I'm never going to play The Last of Us 2. I already thought 1 was overrated to begin with. Not that it was a bad game, but it was definitely overrated. But I think they really... Okay, we could die here if we're not careful. I knew it. Yeah, we jumped out. Yeah, that's once I saw the summary, I said I was disgusted by what they did to it. I mean, once you establish a franchise, respect the story, respect the characters, and respect your fans, you know? So what they did with The Last of Us Part 2 is them being politically correct.
Stay alert.
They're trying to be politically correct, and they're trying to fit in, all that kind of stuff, you know? It was just like alright, it's just like when I casually play some footballing games, and I logged into FIFA a few days back, and the first thing that greeted me when I logged into FIFA, the first thing, the message that greeted me was Black Lives Matter. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, seriously? I'm like, look, I want to get away from, when I play a video game, I'm like, when I play a video game, I want to get away from politics and everything that's going on in the world. I don't want to log into my video game and see Black Lives Matter. You know? It's ridiculous. So I don't want to log into a game and see Black Lives Matter. I'm like, I'm here to play a video game. Okay? Sarkeesian. Wait, is that the girl from TYT, the Young Turks or something like that? So yeah, I logged in and I saw Black Lives Matter on FIFA, and I was really upset. And I'm like, this is... yeah, I was really upset by that. But The Last of Us 2, I just watched this... Whoops. Fall back. So yeah, The Last of Us 2, never gonna buy it, never gonna play it. The summary that I watched was enough for me. Oh yeah, you mean with the overly sexualized sex scenes? Oops, here comes this program.
Here we go.
Yes, well, that's what I mean. That it was overly preachy, you know. I don't like moral politics. I don't like that, you know. And you know that it's not. They're not doing it out of. It's not genuine. All right. You know that FIFA posting that there as one of the welcome messages. You know that that's not genuine, because I played Elder Scrolls Online, and in 2016 they had a political play on there on President Trump, where they were talking about, oh, they need to make Morrowind great again, and I thought that was funny because I understood it was a play on politics. All right, but this is a certain type of politics that is very divisive. Okay. That's what I don't like, when games start meddling in very divisive politics. The whole BLM movement is a very divisive movement. You can talk politics in the game, but when you talk, especially when something is absolutely absurd, yeah, how about that, Krogan? I slow down time so I can run. Yeah, when something is absolutely absurd and is not grounded in reality, then I have a problem with it. Because a lot of people are surprised. They think because I am black that oh, the whole BLM movement is something that I'm all about, and I'm like, no, because that's not what it's about. So I did not. Oh, another Krogan? Come on. I did not play. I did not play Death Stranding, so I don't know much about that game. How many Krogan are here? Again? So I don't know much about Death Stranding. I'm ignorant when it comes to that. You know, video games used to be like comedians. They used to be brave. Like, they used to make fun of current social trends. Do these guys just keep spawning unless we move forward? Or do they stop? It looks like if we stay here, they're just gonna keep coming. Yeah, that's what it looks like. He's probably too far ahead of that, so. Alright, this is not good. Yikes. Sit down. Run! Alright. Yeah, yeah, Igor, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's being done in a way that is so divisive and is not going to solve the problem, okay? Because what I've seen is people walking up to people in the streets, making them kneel down and beg for forgiveness simply because they are white. Okay, and I'm saying, you think that is gonna solve racism? That is gonna create more racism, okay? If you think you're gonna find people in the streets and make them kneel down and wash your feet simply because of their skin color, that is gonna create more racism. It's not gonna solve the problem, it's gonna make it worse. Alright, and if you go around and start tearing down statues all over the place, because, oh, these people are white. You know, destroying history is not, that's not how you cure racism. The reason is, and sometimes I wonder, some of these groups do not want racism to go away. Because some of these groups benefit from the fact that racism stays in the news cycle. So they want that problem to continue. They don't want it to go away. So.
I'll take it.
We've got company.
Wow. Okay, you know what? Let's get a better vantage point. Yeah, well, at first they said, well, it's about Confederacy or the slave owners. Then they start tearing down statues of Thomas Jefferson. Then they start tearing down, then they go for Washington, then they go for Ulysses S. Grant, then they go for the others. And I'm like, what? Leave it alone, you know, but it's almost like half the country has just absolutely lost their minds. Let me go for the blue sunset. I'm out of bullets. All right. Let's see what I have here. How about Kasumi, you take out this dude. You overload that dude. Huh. What? Did Ben Stiller actually say that? But anyway, I'm not surprised because everyone in Hollywood is like a monolithic brain hive. Like they all think the same thing and they all agree.
Lost shields.
It's very hard to find somebody in Hollywood with a different opinion. Whether that's because they all can't think for themselves or because they're cowards, I can't tell you.
Nice.
But I didn't hear that Ben Stiller said that. But I learned a number of years ago that some of the people that you really look up to and you think they have common sense, celebrities especially, they turn out to be the dumbest people you've ever met once they open their mouth and start speaking. Then you learn that they don't really have any critical thinking skills. They are not the smartest people. And when people look at celebrities, they tend to think they're the smartest people. But once you hear them talk about real issues, I don't mind having a different opinion, but I want to hear you rationalize it, like analyze a situation with logic. Makes sense. Celebrities, most celebrities don't. Alright, let's start with you. Take you out. Oh god, I love Kasumi. She just one-shots these guys. Oh yes, yeah, Ricky Garvey. Yeah, but he's a minority, and I watched Gervais. I watched snippets of the last award show that he did, and he said some things that I was really happy he said. But because of what he said, trust me, it's gonna be a long time before you see him ever hosting anything ever again. That's if he ever hosts anything ever again. Because, you know, Kevin Hart couldn't host a show because of some comments he made many years ago. And that's the country we're living in right now. Alright, Kasumi, take out this dude.
Now you see me.
Oh, they're still alive.
Yes!
I was so happy that Ricky Gervais said the things that he did, because he spoke the truth, and these celebrities, they needed to hear that. They needed to hear what he said. And you know, they say some of the best jokes are always grounded in truth. But you could tell that they were disgusted by what he said, actually. They were not too happy, so we're probably never going to see him hosting any awards ever again.
Going dark.
One-shot him? Do I have some bullets in this sniper? Okay, here we go. No, let's use that. Okay, this guy's trying to flank her, so... One shot. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's get her back in the game. Yeah, Kasumi is not an option. She's already taken. Alright, Kasumi, you know what? Get back there.
As to the places empty.
Flashbang over there. Zyron, Congress has done what? When was that passed? Because Congress is one of the most corrupt institutions in the U.S. government.
Concentrate fire on my possession! Concentrate on... Taking cover!
Yeah, well, maybe just 3, but we are dangerous. Well, she's still in love with him. That's why she decided to keep the. That's why she decided to keep the box that had all those memories. And I wish we would get to see her face without any covering. Just like, I've always been curious, what the hell does Tally look like under that mask? Anybody know what she looks like under that mask?
Here's the target! I need cover!
Oh, that was a good hit. Really, Miranda? Fine.
Going dark.
You're mine. Stay down.
Now you see me.
All right. Yeah, I'm really curious as to what she looks like underneath that mask. It kind of looks like, to me, if you saw her without a mask, you'd be like, yeah, no thanks. I get that feeling about the Quarians. That if you were to see them without a mask, you'd say, yeah. No thanks. Oh, he got away. I need to get myself some incendiary ammo. Wait, did you guys just see that? Like, these missiles can track you. Take him down. Well, then get over there and do it. Okay, actually, take that guy out first. No. I missed my flashbang grenade. I missed it. Yeah, that's what I get that feeling with the Quarians. And if I was to see her without a mask, I'd say, Maybe we should be friends. Oh, Kasumi's dead as well? Okay. Guess I'm on my own. I don't want to waste the meta gel because if I recall, there is a tough boss fight. There's a tough boss fight coming up. And I'm gonna need all my meta gel. Get this. What is this? Secure terminal. We got this over here. Are the rumors of the Mass Effect trilogy remaster or remake, are they actually true?
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
Yeah, it's so key, I remember. Oh, there's Grunt.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I take it you're Okir. You don't seem particularly caged or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased Shepard is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. Or have you forgotten your actions on Vermeer?
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve.
Yeah, there's a difficult fight right after this cutscene, if I recall.
Nothing. The mistake of an outsider, one that these mercenaries have also made.
I think that the boss fight includes, I don't know if you call it a boss fight, but there's a number of very tough mechs coming up.
It's time for you to take me out of here.
The fight takes place down there, if I recall.
We're here about the collectors. We couldn't care less about your problems.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one.
Did you guys play Kingdoms of Amalur? I actually did not.
The genophage, the greatest insult an enemy can suffer.
Actually did not.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage, but my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I've traced the Krogan release. Okir, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okir's data. Push the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will.
Yeah, I skipped it.
And do what must be done.
I skipped it back in the day because I didn't think it was going to be good because I wasn't too fond of the art style. Alright, let me get my... Ooh, yeah. This fight is going to be tough.
Spotted.
Alright, let's try to make quick work of her. She has Krogan, she has... Take this guy out, please.
That Krogan looks pissed.
Okay, now I remember why it was so hard. She has all these Krogan and then she has the mech. Plus she's tough to kill. Kasumi, take this guy out. Another Krogan? Okay, let's warp him, stop him there.
Watch the Krogan! Logan! Watch out!
Oh, this is not good. No, I'm gonna need to custom shot him. Alright. Where is her mech? I know she has a mech. Looks like her mech didn't activate yet. Alright. Let's do this, do that. Now let's do that, and I'm gonna headshots. Maybe let's assassinate with Kasumi. One shot. Alright, now it's time for the mech. Let's double overload him. He isn't moving. The hell? It's a bug. It's a bug. I'll take it. Yeah. The mech has bugged out. He's just not moving. Alright. Let's put him out of his misery. Oh, now he's up.
Alarms in the lab. Damn it, what's those kids doing back there?
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okir's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
well, it wasn't as hard as I remember it. I guess because I've always played this game on Insanity. I've never played it on any other difficulty, but yeah, I remember that being really tough. Yeah, let's get Grunt. Igor, not fair.
His life to save this single Krogan?
That thing can't be worse than Okir.
And
if he's tough, we need him.
Pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch.
I've never seen that. I've played Mass Effect. I think this is like my 4th playthrough, and I have never seen that happen. I have never seen I've never seen him just freeze and not move. But I'll take my wins any way I can get them. Maybe, oh right, I'm being stupid now. Maybe that's why the fight was easy, because previously you had to deal with all the Krogan at once, the mech at the same time, and the boss herself. So that's why it was always super tough.
But I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
There's no way he's getting out unless one of us lets him out.
Or unless Okir installed some sort of failsafe. Or a malfunction causes the tank to shut down.
I'm not saying we take a crowbar to it right now, but I'm not giving up a potential resource.
It's your decision, Commander. Just be careful.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with him.
Alright, let's go get the Krogan pod open. Oh, let's see, do we have any other weapon upgrades? Sniper rifle damage. Alright, I'll take that. Medi-gel capacity, I'll take that. Tech damage, I'll take that. Prototypes. Alright, let's go and wake up Grunt. Then we'll go do what's next.
Received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeoman Chambers. How many of you guys actually romanced Chambers? Is he in engineering? No. No. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's where he is. I've always wanted to walk in on Congress in Cobra Commander's outfit. Declaring the worlds as mine. Well, I'd pay to see that.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck.
That's all for now. Logging
Oh,
you out, Shepard.
Zaid. Okay, no. Where is he's in the port cargo? Alright, Grunt, wake up.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Open the tank.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out. Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
You know,
Either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now. Very well, Shepard. The controls are online.
You know, I've just realized that Grunt was awake the entire time. He was awake the entire time in the tank, but now the cutscene shows him with his eyes closed. What do you mean the later game with her is cool?
Human, female,
you'll get more than that.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okir couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okir or legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okir's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed.
Grunt is such a bully.
It's mine. One fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Offer one hand but arm the other. Why, Shepard? If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
That was interesting. It's fascinating how everyone is so scared of the Krogan. Alright. No, I don't want to go to the cabin. Let's go back to CIC. I've not actually seen a lot of the bonus
Commander,
scenes.
you received a new message at your private terminal.
Have I really? Alright, Shepard, I see Awaken Okir's Krogan. Yeah. Alright. Where do we go next now that we have recruited the Krogan? I don't want to recruit the convict now because of the friction she has with Miranda. I usually wait till I have enough Paragon points to kind of smooth things over. So I don't want to recruit her now. She's usually the last recruit I make before I head over to fight for the final mission. She's usually the last recruit I make, so I recruit her and then I go do her stuff. So do we go to Zaid, or should we go to Project Overlord? I feel like Project Overlord will take quite a long time. Where should we go next? Let's see. I think let's get Zaid Masani out of the way. Alright, Zaid comes and Kasumi comes. Requires concussive shock 2. Disruptor ammo. Here is incendiary ammo. Alright.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight. Look.
I can't wait to get my favorite sniper rifle.
A shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go. Keep close.
I can't wait to get my favorite sniper rifle. I forget, you get it on one of the collector missions.
Shot in the back and left to rot. It's definitely Vito's stuff. Let's push ahead.
Command to Bravo. Take a position. Likely these people are not runaways.
I don't remember much about Zaid's mission, actually.
Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
Stop him. Oh, Zaid is crap. I miss Miranda. I'm not seeing any skills. Ooh, I have incendiary ammo now. Alright. I'm not seeing any skills. Any skills that Zaid has that make him a must-have on my team. He's dead already? Are you kidding me with this guy? Alright, let me flashbang this dude. Oh, I couldn't... Are you kidding? He's dead already. You're mine. They're already dead. What do you mean you got their backs? Alright. Let's stop this mechanic's tracks first. Wait, is there a pyro here? Yes, there is a pyro! I didn't see him. I didn't see the pyro. I have no idea where they came from. Alright, let's get this right.
Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
Alright, Zaid, you stay right here. Kasumi, you take him out. I will take this guy. Oh, okay. So he would be good in that. I went with a soldier. I went with a soldier, so I guess I like to have people on my team that have a few techie abilities. That's why I've found that Miranda and Kasumi synergize perfectly with me as a soldier. Yeah, but where did he come from? Where did he come from? It's like I turned around and I was getting burnt to a crisp.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs. Grabbing cover.
Heavy weapon, get down.
Oh, so that's where you come from. Sneaky. die, man. This guy's done. Okay, the smack is dangerous.
Now you see me.
Activate targeting system.
So you've it sounds like you've played a lot with Zaid in your squad. I have not. Really? They're in cover? Okay.
Poking.
That's right. You better run.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself.
Wow, he's brutal.
Get the hell back out there!
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this, Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Yeah, you founded the Blue Suns. I forgot
Why
this.
didn't you tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
We better get moving.
They're at the southern axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I do not remember. I did not remember this mission. Okay, I guess I need to put Infernal on these. Where is the Vindicator battle rifle? Oh, this is the Vindicator. Okay.
Squad Charlie, Delta, mass at the gatehouse.
Alright, Zaron. Later.
Zaid Masani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Got nearsighted, old friend. Burn, you son of a bitch.
Wait, what? Did we get him?
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
What the hell are you doing?
This guy is out for revenge.
We don't sacrifice lives for the sake of the mission. There's always a better way.
Like what? Wandering out in the jungle for hours looking for another way in. You want to waste time out here? Go ahead. I'm gonna kill Vito.
You're endangering lives and the mission for your own selfish revenge.
You really want to do this, Shepard?
I ought to knock you the hell out. Thanks to you, we have a burning refinery to save.
Let these people burn. Vito dies, whatever the cost.
Oh. Yeah, this is potentially gonna get ugly. Alright, let's flashbang them because they're together. So now I'm starting to remember what the I'm starting to remember what the story was about.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
Wow, this guy is... He just... Wow.
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
Do I have enough Paragon points to get away with this? This is a tough one, because I want to get through Mass Effect with everyone surviving. Do we have enough? Because if I don't have enough Paragon points and I forget loyalty to save them, this guy's not going to be loyal, and that is going to increase his chances of dying in the final mission. I do not remember this mission at all. I think in the last playthroughs I did, I probably always went with Zaid just to win his loyalty. Do I have enough Paragon points? This is a tough one. But if you know what? Damn. If I save them, I'll get more Paragon points, which I can maybe try to use. Vito must die? Oh, man. Okay. Alright.
Get moving before Vito gets away.
Glad you see it my way.
No!
Ah, that is so brutal. 15 Renegade. I don't... That was quite brutal. You know what? I think I could have convinced him. I think I could have convinced him to be loyal, even though are you saying there is? Are you saying there is no way to get Zaid to be loyal if you don't kill that dude?
My shields are down.
Right. Oh, I don't have any sniper bullets. Oh, so then I should have. If you're saying full is a must, then I should have. Then I guess I should have done him last if I wanted to save everyone. Because I don't want to have any unloyal people on the final mission because they tend to die.
This looks interesting.
We got somebody.
Take this guy out. Look at him. He's dead. Why am I wasting my time with Zaid?
Going down.
Alright, get up, Zaid. I do not remember how this mission ends. Alright. Enjoy your dinner. Alright, the gas plasma. Wow, I'm out of bullets.
I need cover!
Oh, that must have hurt. Now I know what he meant when he said it's a brutal mission.
This might be useful.
Oh, we got a flamethrower.
Taking cover!
Alright. Let's test it on this guy first.
You see that?
Kasumi, can you take care of this dude? You should be able to finish him off.
Down you go.
They'll bring this place down around you.
Take care of this dude. Okay, can somebody stop this spiral? Alright. Did we get flanked or what? Alright, do we? Okay, we got some sniper. Stop this guy there. I will deal with this guy. There's still more of these guys? Pyro, pyro, pyro! Damn it. Flashbang. Concussive. Wow, that was very close. another pyro. Okay, this guy's a plenty. Can't reach him. Wow. Get down! Why couldn't I grab cover right there? Now I'm gonna have to fight these guys all over again. Gotta fight these guys all over again. Here's another pyro. I almost messed on that guy.
Going silent.
This guy's still alive. I guess because we didn't have incendiary ammo.
Hell yeah. Taking cover. Sweet.
It's short range, so it's not getting there. Gotcha. Alright. Stop this guy right there and I'll kill this dude.
You see that? That fuel tank's coming loose. Shoot it! Bring it down on top of her.
Alright. Really? Okay, both of them are dead.
Hell of a shot.
Here's the mech. I'm gonna try to bring this down on top of the mech. The mech is unharmed? Really?
Taking fire.
Alright. Do this. Should have waited for him to get there before I dropped it. Okay, this is getting a bit dangerous, so... Should take care of that.
Shields have failed.
Let's go find Vito.
Saeed, please. You know, it was nothing personal, just business, I swear. It was 20 years ago. Look at you. I did you a favor. Saeed, please! I'm gonna die here, man! Do something!
Try, you son of a bitch.
That was crazy. Okay, let's go see if we have any upgrades. That's all we have.
Shepard, how can I help?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need us.
Alright, let's talk to Yeoman Chambers and see what's up.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need. No messages for you, Commander.
Alright. So we've recruited Zaid. We're not recruiting the convict. Then we got Project Overlord. You know what? Should we recruit the convict now? Well, we don't have to do our loyalty mission until much later. Or should we explore the Normandy crash site? Or should we go to Project Overlord? We'll go to Fireworker, MSV Rosalie. Let's knock out Firewalker.
I have detected an anomaly. Launching probe. For research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Alright, we're gonna go with Miranda and Kasumi. And oh crap, I forgot to upgrade the other. I forgot to upgrade this rest of the squad. I'll wait for Master Thief. Alright.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
Systems online. Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is your onboard VI. Mission objectives located. Acquired.
Come on. Okay, I guess that's not the way to get there.
Let's take a closer look. Obstruction detected. Path is now clear.
Okay, should we go left? Let's hang a right. See. Okie dokie. No. Alright. Looks like we have to start again. From there to here. And then from here to there.
Mission objectives completed.
Well, that was easy. Okay, so that's done.
Ooh, at 1/2 capacity.
Oh, there's more Firewalker stuff? Artifact collection, recover research data, Geth incursion. Alright. Where do we want to go next?
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Under research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Scanning for mission objectives. Mission objectives located.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take a break here, and I'm gonna pick up. I'll pick up with this mission next time. Thanks for everyone who came to hang out, everyone who watched the stream, and I'll be streaming again, most likely maybe tomorrow. Okay, I'll start streaming usually around the same time, in maybe after 5 p.m. Eastern time. I might stream. I might try to stream longer, or I might even stream during the day, but I'm gonna see how it goes, but most likely I'll be back maybe from about 5, maybe like 3 hours or 4 hours. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, thanks for everyone who came to hang out and watch the stream. You guys have a good night, and I'm gonna call time on the stream right now.